Technically speaking, this should have been my last video, but the whimsical book I was reading really hit deep and I wanted to share more about that and what it meant to me. Nonetheless, I have my own goals with YouTube and all the things I hope that this channel and the community I'm building can help me to sustain. So if you're new here, welcome. I am filled with gratitude for your presence. I want to share a bit about me and what I hope to accomplish within the next year or so. My name is Indrina, and I own a creative business called Roots and Rivers. Sometimes I go by Lewis the Artist. It really doesn't matter what thing you call me, just know that I will always respond with my story. I have been drawing and painting since I was 6 years old, so I think anyways. It began not because I had some extraordinary talent or even an interest, but because I had no friends. Even my siblings weren't very friendly with me until my little brother came, that is. And as it goes for most outcasts, we have to figure out how to spend most of our time. Instead of thinking of the possible activities I could be doing, I would simply hop from one to the next once I accomplished each goal with each thing. But drawing was something I could do for hours. It was challenging at the time as Pinterest didn't exist. Neither did Google or portable computers and phones for that matter. At least, we could not afford them. Therefore, I drew animated characters and realistic landscapes of cartoons and movies I watched in real time. Because, pausing a show was also not a thing for most people. I drew so many characters, and whenever I had a dream or a vision of a place I have yet to have been, I would get my dollar store paints and brushes and graph paper. I could not afford canvases with my chore money as often as I would have liked, and get incredibly messy. I loved to paint, and my work was exceptional in my eyes, because it would bring non-existent places and characters to life. I would later create a stack of graph paper paintings contained in a wrinkle format by cheap elastic bands, but each of these stacks would become my sketchbooks as I got older. My other love is the piano. It's the greatest instrument of all time, according to me. Like in the movie Soul, I can be transported to the zone when a good set of keys are played. I am self-taught and dyslexic with musical notes. Some call this unfortunate, but because of this, I trained myself by ear to learn all the most popular classical melodies in a matter of hours at the age of 12. I even began singing all my favorite Broadway and Disney songs at this stage, although I can't say that I was actually good at that. In high school, I graduated from no audience when alone in my bedroom performer to learning and practicing performance arts in real life. I danced, acted, sang, better I might add, and wrote many scripts for all the grades in school every single year. I also learned that I had a real talent for poetry. Technically though, I realized this when I was 11 and had a mad obsession with haikus. But I truly fell in love with spoken word when I was 17 and have wrote my first book, 7 Flowers, because of it. I am also in the process of writing 2 other poetry books, a children's series and a collection of short stories, likely to be published 5 years from now. Many times I have been told to stick to one thing and become a master of that. But what if we master multitasking, versatility, and resiliency instead? What if we learn to use many forms of creativity to develop the story we wish to share, as long as we enjoy the process, that is? I know that I love to create, that's for certain. Whether it's a poem, art, choreography, book, or a performance, this is how I tell stories. It's how my brain and, more importantly, my heart works. I'm not ashamed of it, and trying to fit in the do one thing mold is detrimental to my development. I love all of what I do, and because of that, I am hella versatile. A quick learner, got a beautiful musical ear, and a way of capturing the attention of my audience members. It's really that simple. And for the next half of my YouTube channel, I plan to take you all on a gentle ride that is not just meant to give you an escape, but also a moment in the zone of creativity, a space where you are permitted to let your mind wander and ponder on the themes most important to you. So, with the deepest of gratitude, I want to thank my subscribers, even if you are few, and the newcomers for stopping by and listening to this story. I hope to see you soon on a new adventure. Yours truly.
Ta véritable nature, ton corps est fait d'eau, tes poumons sont des arbres, ton sang est comme la sève, des eaux de la poussière de pierre, tu allaites tes petits, tu façonnes des nids, tu vis en mer,
C'est plus la même que tout à l'heure.
ton instinct est un